I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not buying it. I think they knew what they were doing.
There's no
Corey,
way.
do the rolling thing again. Like, show how it, like,
There's no way.
I'm gonna roll it hard right now. You ready for this?
Huh? Now match that.
It like stops. It stops.
What do you think, guys? Look, I have some friends going to the Conjuring House in March. That includes Side-Eye Guy, Joe Vitale, Cassie, with Weeping Willow Paranormal, and more. Let's challenge them to see, while they're there, they can go to that room, use that very car, and they can do some experiments and see if they can make it happen just like they did.
And that challenge was accepted. Before we start this video, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Crow of Judas actually covered what we're about to see in a video that he posted quite some time ago. I'm going to put a link to his video in the description box, and if you're not subscribed to Crow of Judas, please do so. The first thing that I want to do is watch Crow of Judas's video. He brings up a lot of great points. I also want to say this. There are a lot of people out there who say, well, how can you debunk a video when you weren't there? You don't always have to be at a location to debunk something. Sometimes it's just really obvious as to what's going on. And this is one of those cases, and this video is going to definitely prove that.
Just flew off the shelf, dog.
Yo, what up, dog?
Neither of you near it.
Oh my god.
One more time. Oh my god. A little louder. Oh my god. I can't hear you. Oh my god. For the people in the back. Oh my god. Everybody say, huh? Oh. Sorry.
The toy car just flew off the desk.
That's exactly where I saw it on the SLS.
And of course the camera is panned to the right when the car falls, but I think there's a more logical explanation why the car fell, and I'll explain further here in a minute.
I have a super
It looks like it's like trying to figure out what's in your hand.
Oh yes, the SLS machine. The only thing dumber than apps.
It's okay. It's not gonna hurt you.
Bro, it feels like perfume was sprayed in my mouth. That's what it tastes like right now.
Look at this.
What was that?
Like what happens if I push the car.
Holy crap, it rolls when I push it.
Ready? Look what happens if I roll it.
Oh my god! It's fucking amazing!
Stop.
Wait.
Wow.
It stops.
And you guys were in here for a while earlier as well. That would have fallen off then. There was way more of you
Dude,
in
its
here.
arms are so long.
It went from like a 5-foot figure to probably a 15-foot figure.
What's that?
The floors at the Conjuring House are like old wooden planks. I've confirmed this with Joe Vitale. When you step on them, they flex in. They're very old and crickety. These two guys are sitting on the edge of this bed, right? When he puts his arm down, you will hear the wood start to creak. He's putting his body weight forward, which is affecting that wooden plank and therefore affecting the nightstand, making the car come down. It's pretty much common sense. Now, the question is, are they doing it on purpose?
Okay, so Crow is absolutely right. We had went to the Conjuring House, and we were able to, well, I was able to recreate that.
Went from like a 5-foot figure to probably a 15-foot figure.
What's that?
Now watch when he puts his hand down and moves his body weight forward. You're going to hear the wood creak, and then you're going to see the car come down.
Eight, 9, here we go. 10. Is it touching my hand by chance?
It's above you, kind of.
It's above me?
It's kind of behind you and above you.
Because my hand's kind of cramping.
Paranormal hand cramp.
Maybe he doesn't want your hand to come out. Maybe he just wants to push it off.
You just want to push it off?
Here's where I get suspicious of these guys.
Should we hype them up?
Sure. Should I give him the energy?
Do it. Do it.
You wouldn't be doing this on purpose to make that car come down, would you? I mean, you can literally hear the wood creaking as he's jumping up and down, trying to get this car to come off that table.
Do it. No. Push the car. Push the car. Push the car. Push the car.
Come on, you
push
got
the
it.
car. Come on.
I don't know, guys. It looks like he's trying to shake this car off, literally.
Yeah!
You can do it. Come on. You
Bounce up and down. Bounce up and down. Shake it all around.
Push that car.
Keep going. You're almost there. Keep going.
Push that car.
Yes, baby, yes! I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not buying it.
Okay, so they have to know. I mean, it seems to me that they would have to know, and I think Crow's right. I think at least the one guy over to the left, he knows what's going on. It's so convenient how he has that car set.
I think they knew what they were doing.
No
Corey,
way.
do the rolling thing again, like show how it like is.
There's no way.
I'm gonna roll it hard right now. You ready for this?
Huh? Now match
It
that.
like stops. It stops.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
What do you think, guys? Look, I have some friends going to the Conjuring house in March. That includes Side-Eye Guy, Joe Vitale, Cassie, with Weeping Willow Paranormal, and more. Let's challenge them to see, while they're there, they can go to that room, use that very car, and they can do some experiments and see if they can make it happen just like they did. I just wanted to point out the top of that nightstand does not look like a flat surface to me. It
Crow is absolutely right. It's not. It's tilted.
actually looks like it's angled down a little bit. And that nightstand is a very narrow and tall nightstand. And this takes us back to that clip earlier when they walked into that room and that car fell off. I believe that car was sitting on the edge of that nightstand. When they walked back there on those old rickety floors, when they walked in front of that nightstand, it made the nightstand shake and the car fell off.
Heavy.
That's exactly what happened. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show Overnight's video. It's a lot clearer, and there are things that I do want to point out. But Crow is absolutely right on this. So this is Overnight's video. There's a couple of things that I do want to point out, but I'm not going to spend a hell of a lot of time on their own video. Again, Crow pointed out a lot of things. He did a great job with it. What I want you guys to do is look at this dude's feet, both of them. Look at where their feet are. And then if you look at the nightstand or whatever that is, you can see one of the feet of that nightstand. It's on the exact same board that their feet are on. And that's very important.
Bro, it feels like perfume was sprayed in my mouth. That's what it tastes like right now.
Look at this.
What was that?
Like what happens if I push the car?
What?
That was him rolling the car.
Look. Ready? Look what happens if I roll it.
Oh, it stops. It stops.
Wait.
Wow.
It stops.
The angle of that car, it's not going to roll off. Honestly, I believe he knows that. And to me, just my opinion, I believe he knows what he's doing. That's the way it's coming across to me. Now, had he straightened out that car where the front of the car was facing the front of that nightstand or whatever, it would have rolled off with ease. You guys will see that later in this video. It is literally the floorboard. That's what's happening. When he pushes down on the floorboard, that car rolls off.
What's that?
All right, so, I mean, it is obvious what's happening here to me. It has everything to do with that wooden plank, part of that floor. That's what's going on. This is not a paranormal event. They absolutely did not do any kind of debunking whatsoever. They took it at face value, or they knew what was going on, and they're passing it off as something paranormal. So this brings us to our investigation. And we went in March of 2024, and in case anybody well into the future is watching this video. And I do need to make this clear. It is me, and only me, who's doing this debunk. Everyone else who was there at the Conjuring house, they have nothing to do with it. So if anybody wants to give me crap about this video, go for it. Just leave the other channels out of it. Quick little backstory. Is that a backstory? I don't know. Anyways, we get to the house, we get the tour, and we end up in that room. I believe I was the last one who walked into that room. As soon as I walked in that room, I looked over to my left. There's that nightstand or whatever it is. There's like different toys or whatever, and I think like money or something like that, like change. I don't remember. But anyways, there were cars on there. All of them were turned at an angle. All I did was just randomly pick a car, and I turned it, and it rolled right off, and I couldn't believe it. It was just that easy. And I had said, well, that's debunked. And the tour guide kind of laughed and he said, yeah. The tour guide had no idea what I was talking about. So later in that night, I went ahead and recreated the car rolling off of that nightstand. I mean, this is just barely a little tap, doesn't it? Right? I think this is from that team that was here. We have a quarter stopping this, but anyone that I use doesn't matter. I don't know which car it was that they used, but it just rolls right off. So, did they put it in such a way? So we'll do it. So I have it angle so it wouldn't fall right off.
Yeah, Joe's doing it at an angle.
Oh, it's moving.
There,
Yeah. All you have to do is move around.
Yeah. Oh, that's easy.
They were sitting in the bed.
Yeah.
Like bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit on the bed.
Sit on the bed, Joe.
Bounce up and down.
But see, it was more with
Yeah.
their feet.
Yeah.
So it's this board here.
There was two of them on the bed.
Yeah. So this board here, because that's where the legs are on. And all I gotta do, I mean, it doesn't, Jesus, now they're all coming off. I mean, that is an easy debug.
That is a daft claim.
So we can get it to roll like that. So it was with their feet. It had nothing to do with the bed, because see that? So it was this board.
You do your thing, it's good. That's good, it's good.
No.
Anyways,
You could only see his dance moves, Crow.
I haven't even seen these movies.
yeah. If you angle it just right. Yeah.
They seemed to come off when they were sitting in the bed. When they leaned forward on the wood, that's when it would come off.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You don't even have to lean on it. It rolls off.
Yeah, literally. But see, what they were doing was they had the way they had the car angled, it stopped it from rolling. And I'm not really sure. I don't remember how far they were, but like it doesn't take. Yeah, like just the right spot, and it'll roll. So I will send you that footage, but that was not paranormal.
No.
So they had to have known that.
Oh yeah, it's as clear as day when you're here, man. It's ridiculous to say that paranormal.
Right. So
Okay.
I don't think we need to do anything else with
You go
that.
downstairs.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna grab the.
Nobody carried that.
There that is. Now I know the argument's going to be, well, you were really pushing down on that floorboard, causing the whole nightstand to shake. It doesn't matter. I mean, just taking a car and angling it right, it just rolls right off. So I mean, basically, they just had the car at the right angle. They were moving around, and it was enough to make that car roll right off. Crow of Judas definitely got that right, and it was a good debunk. Now, I don't know the name of the guy who was messing with the car or whatever. I do believe he knew what he was doing, and I do believe he knew what was going on. Nobody did any kind of debunking. Nowhere in the video is there them trying to figure out what happened, trying to find a logical explanation. They just ran with it, threw it out there. Now you got a whole bunch of people thinking that they experienced and captured something paranormal when they didn't. Always look for logical explanations. It's fine to let something play out if you think it's a paranormal event or if an event is happening, but afterwards, try to recreate it, try to find the logical explanation for it, and put it out there. As I already mentioned, They never bothered to try to debunk it, and it was so easy. I mean, it was very obvious as to what was going on, but they never bothered with it. Like I said, they threw it out there as if it was paranormal. Well, that's it, guys. Again, thank you guys for the love, the support. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.